My name is Peter Bliss, and I am the state finalist in Diversified Crop Entrepreneurship. Farming has always been my love within the agriculture industry, in which I find my passion for and truly love working my land. When I began high school, I inherited 30 acres of open ground that was planted in cotton, and I've been able to expand ever since. My task prior to owning the property included working for Bliss Farms, in which I managed all field preparation, irrigation, planting, chemical application, and harvesting of our diversified operation. In total, I farmed 347 acres, 30 acres I own, and I lease 317 acres. Of that 347 acres, 212 acres will be planted in Acala cotton, 75 acres is planted in Durham red winter wheat, and 60 acres is planted in Monterey Carmel almonds. My responsibilities have gone from basic skills to fully managing my own operation, including daily management and making financial decisions. As I began high school, my skills and tasks continued to evolve as I was responsible for planting the cotton and wheat, cultivating, spraying my fields and orchards. I had to make tough decisions, including purchasing equipment and determining what varieties to plant. Currently, I am responsible for all operations, which include pest and rodent control, weed control, harvesting, servicing equipment, and communication with the wheat, cotton, and almond salesmen. One of the biggest growths within my project has been my fleet of equipment that I've been able to purchase over the past 5 years. I have been more efficient with my equipment usage, in which I have purchased equipment such as planters, pickers, and sprayers. Much of the equipment that I do own is older, so being able to understand the importance of maintenance and servicing is critical to keep equipment in the field rather than the shop. Farming is not just a job, it is a lifestyle that has pushed me to expand. The feeling of knowing that I am producing products that the entire world utilizes is what motivates me to live this lifestyle. Question 1. How do you secure the funding necessary to start and sustain your project? My involvement in our family farm started when I was very young. Shadowing my dad at a young age gave me a good understanding on how to properly operate machinery and manage crops. My dad soon realized that I had the passion and potential to take the farm to the next generation. This potential that my dad saw in me led to him officially hiring me. I started off with a very basic job, such as raking hay. As I got older and my jobs got harder, I was given a higher wage. When I began high school, I was given 30 acres of open farm ground to grow cotton. I was able to invest the money that I had saved up from working those 30 acres, in which more opportunities came to fruition of leasing more property. Every year I have built upon my land and have increased my acreage and fleet of equipment, in which I have been able to diversify and add almonds and wheat by leasing ground with local farmers. I have been able to utilize their property to expand my operation. Question 2. Why did you choose to diversify your operation over staying consistent with one commodity? One of the main reasons why I farm both cotton and wheat is because I have to do a rotation on my land. I'm only allowed to grow cotton in a field for 2 years before I have to grow wheat in that exact field. The reason for this is because cotton pulls a lot of nutrients from the ground, and wheat is able to put those nutrients back into the ground. One of the reasons that I choose to lease the permanent crop of almonds is because prices have remained more consistent, in which I've been able to continually expand my operation. In addition, all three commodities have different harvest seasons in which I am constantly busy. The other reason why I grow cotton, wheat, and almonds is because it allows for me to be in 3 different markets. This helps to ensure that if one market were to crash, I have 2 other markets to rely on. I am extremely passionate about the cotton industry, but with the weaker markets the past several years, it has forced me to find more opportunities financially with other commodities. Question 3. Which of the crops that you grow is the most challenging, and why? Cotton is the most challenging crop that I grow for many different reasons. Preparing my fields for planting requires a lot of machine work, which makes it very crucial for me to stay on track with maintenance on the machines. Cotton is also very labor intensive once it comes down to irrigating my fields. Summers get very hot here in the San Joaquin Valley, so making sure my fields stay irrigated is a very hard task with the types of soil I have. The other problem that I run into is weather. If rain gets on my seeds before they sprout, I have the risk of having no cotton come up at all. Also, if rain gets on my cotton right before harvest, I have the risk of losing quality in my cotton. So therefore, making sure I have to get timing correct is very critical in my operation. The biggest challenge of them all is the amount of water that cotton requires. With water restrictions and districts raising their water prices, cotton has become a very difficult commodity to grow. Overall, each of these factors cause cotton to be a very challenging crop to grow.